Welcome back to another episode of the Two Alphas Talk. Today we're going to speak to you about weapon-mounted lights. Do you need one? Yes or no?
Because you notice a lot of people have weapon-mounted lights on their concealed carry guns, and is it necessary to have a weapon-mounted light on your concealed carry gun? Is it necessary to have a weapon-mounted light on a long gun like a AK or an AR? What is the real purpose of it? I mean, are you getting paid to have that light on your weapon?
Right. And if it's a home defense situation, are you challenging someone as to say, halt, stay right there, holding a person at bay? Or is it a situation where you have to put that firearm into action as opposed to searching an area? But that's what flashlights are mostly used for. What I've seen recently is a lot of law enforcement and military kind of merging with civilians, because civilians, we have access to those things, so we buy them and then we put them on. But are they really useful? If I need a flashlight right now, and the only flashlight that I have is mounted to the front of a pistol, do I use that flashlight, which I've seen, use that flashlight to search an area which there's no danger that I know of at this point in time? It may be, but I don't know. But I'm searching an area because it's dark. I've dropped my keys. I take my gun out and I'm gonna search. That's kind of
Kind of overkill there.
yeah.
If I'm in my house and I hear a noise and I have an intruder, I am not going to bust out that flashlight because I don't know. I know my house. I know my environment. I don't want the intruder to get the upper hand on me. I have the upper hand because it's my house. I'm going to let my muzzle be my flashlight. And when I lighten up that trigger, I'm going to be able to see everything that I need to be seeing. It's a proven fact that your pupils are going to light up after that first muzzle blast, and you're going to be able to see for a split second to be able to get your sights onto that target.
And most times if you're indoors, things can get really dark, so I can see, having a flashlight available, but do you have to have that flashlight mounted to a firearm? That's the thing that you have to concern yourself with. There are many techniques that you can learn to utilize a flashlight and a firearm, where one-handed shooting comes into play. When you go out to practice, that you practice one-handed. A lot of people stay away from one-handed because it's a little bit more difficult than shooting with two hands. Understandable. But at the same time, if you want to be about this, and this is what becomes part of your lifestyle, this is how you're going to defend yourself and your family, you need to be able to shoot one-handed and use a flashlight. Whether you're using it in combination with your grip, it's not a full grip with your offhand, you holding the flashlight, similar to the cigar, and I marry it to my gun hand. Now I have to hold that pistol. So I got a couple fingers on it. It's not the same grip. So that's why you have to practice those things in a situation like we're at a range now.
So you have to think about this question. Is a flashlight an offensive tool or is it a defensive tool? Because me in a defensive posture, I'm just laying down some rounds. And I don't care what basically I'm seeing because I'm in an area that I know I'm secure and I need to protect myself. If I have a flashlight, that means I'm in an offensive posture. I'm searching for the target to actually shoot it or do damage to it or to secure,
Secure an area,
neutralize the target itself. So there's so many things you need to think about. You're mounting all these flashlights and stuff on your long guns. I mean, is it really necessary to have a flashlight on the long gun? Or are you guys blazing these things like they're
Torches.
they're torches. You're just giving away yourself and giving up that element of surprise and just saying, I got this weapon. I got a red dot on it. Some of you guys are running thermals even, and so you don't really need all that. Only thing you had to do is just take that weapon and just go for it, In the past, in the 80s, nobody had flashlights on their weapons. And all of a sudden nowadays, because all these Hollywood and a lot of
Accessibility to
accessibility, you guys are just going crazy with mounting all this stuff in your weapon. So the question is, do you really need it? Is it necessary? Have you used it if it's mounted on your weapon?
And also, I've seen many times where guys are practicing and it's a sanitary environment like this square range that we're standing on right now, and they turn the flashlight on, fire the rounds, the flashlight stays on, they holster, the flashlight's still on. You have to understand that using it intermittently so that it goes on when you need it, off when you don't need it. And these strobes that are on the flashlights as well, when do you use all that? So people say, well, this strobe's going to stun the bad guy. If the bad guy is in my house and he's aggressing me and he's armed, damn a strobe. Okay.
I'm gonna strobe him with that 147 grain.
Exactly.
That's his strobe.
That's the strobe that he's going to get. There's no.
It's called eye flickering.
At that point, you might as well get a taser. You might as well try to use a taser against the pistol.
No. Pepper spray.
Pepper spray. Yeah. It's more humane. Right? More humane.
Yeah. So it's just some of the things you just got to think about. Is it really necessary? Are you going to be using flashlight discipline? You know, and flashlight discipline is turn it on, pull trigger, turn it off, triggers, disengage.
Mm-hmm. And if you're still new to firearms, that's a whole nother ball game that you have to worry about. Which finger are you activating the light with? Which finger are you using a press pad? Are you using sensors? Whatever it is that to activate the light, you have to now work that into your everyday. So it's not just pulling the trigger. Some people have a hard time pulling the trigger and keeping it from going left and low. So if you now introduce a lighting system that you have to turn off and on as he still sees me, come on. And then the one that kills me is a guy worried about a muzzle device on his gun to reduce the muzzle flash, but got a flashlight on it.
Right. Yeah. Doesn't make any sense, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to, he's killing me here. You have to remember, if you have a malfunction, turn the flashlight off.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to reload, turn the flashlight off. You know, some guys, you see them, flashlight that's beaming, they're sitting there trying to reload and doing a malfunction. So, a lot of things to think about.
Yep.
We just want to post those questions out there. Shoot them back if you want to. We're on
YouTube,
the Two Alphas Talk. You come there and see all the videos. We're posting everywhere on social media.
as much as we can.
All right. And thank you, and we'll see you on the range next time.
See you guys.